Hey everyone, it's Deacon082 and I'm scared here. We're at Mount Thunder at the halfway point, which is not at all halfway. We have an escape orb, which I'm going to use that as my last line of defense. As you see, we're out of reviver seeds. We only have 2 orange berries, and we have to proceed onwards because Shiftry's up ahead. Hopefully. Alright, so Mount Thunder Peak has a different layout. I believe this one is actually only like 2 floors. So, but the Pokemon in here get tough. We got Manectric. Now luckily you get fully restored at the halfway point, which is really nice. So that means I don't actually take any damage, and Pikachu's not being helpful, but that's okay. We're just gonna slowly move on. A lot of tough Pokemon here. Ooh, that's I forgot. Duh, he can attack around the corner because it's not really a corner. I just need to find the stairs, to be honest. Silver Gummy, I believe, is for steel types, so that's not going to be helpful for any of us. It'll be more helpful for Sudowoodo, and I don't know if I really plan on using it, but I think I'll... Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. This is... The menuing in this game is like my only complaint. For those of you who have played Blue Rescue Team, is the menuing any better? Because I know the DS game that gets, of course it gets touchscreen, and it has 2 more buttons, so control's easier. But the menus in this game are just laid out really bad, and I feel like, I don't know if they really rushed it, but I think they could have improved that a lot. So, we're just gonna hope to make it through here. Somebody's singing outside or something. Which is crazy. Manectric using Howl. That's dangerous. Now Leer, so we need to kill it this turn. That's good, we get a crit. Leer is actually maybe the most dangerous thing you can ever have. Gray Gummy, is that rock type? Yes, it is. Okay, perfect. Oops. It's so hard to control this, I'm sorry. So now, another one. Sudowoodo's going to learn Efficiency Expert. Not really that helpful right now. I suppose I could give it to him. But I don't really see the need. I'm going to lure him back just so we can get multiple Pokemon here attacking together. Because the corner is filled with water. Sudowoodo's 14 already. You know, I'm gonna, for anyone who plays this game, I'm now recommending Sudowoodo. Okay, 3rd floor Mount Thunder Peak, and this is actually top. But I don't see Shiftry anywhere. Where is he? I don't see Zapdos either. Oh, now I do. Pikachu's scary. And you know what? This is actually really bad, because Pikachu gets scared. And he's gonna move to the back. And now, he's gonna act all tough. Like, he's not gonna be a puss. So now, this is actually one of the tougher boss fights just because Pikachu, how he starts the fight. Because normally, you would do nothing and let your teammates catch up to you. But we can't really do that. We kinda would need to walk forward if we need to attack. So, Sudowoodo's gotta go after foes. I'll just send him into the fray. Now, once again, I have the option. I could Thunder Wave him, try to paralyze him. I could double team, but the problem is he has 3 of us to attack. Obviously gonna Rock Throw here. Did I bring a Sleep Seed? Yes, I did. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna throw this. Okay, Sudowoodo's gonna walk up to him. Yo, Sudowoodo! Are you stupid? You're the one I need for this fight, bro. You're supposed to go after him. Are you dumb? And now I literally can't do anything. Let me out. Let me out of here. I'm gonna stand in the back and throw things. And Sudowoodo's gonna stand in the front and throw things. I don't have any Reviver Seeds. Alright, so can Sparkie... How much damage did that Thunder Shock do? Oh boy. I should probably heal Sparkie, to be honest. Like, I can't take any damage, so I don't need to heal myself. How much damage did Sudowoodo take? Zapdos just uses A attack. I think Sudowoodo would probably die. But we have 3 attacks, and I feel like Zapdos is about to die because we've done a considerable amount of damage. We did 29, 42, 38, 31, 36. This is probably a bad decision, but let's go for the kill right now. Okay. Now I feel like we have it in the bag. But just to be safe, I'm going to heal up Sparkie here. Now, how bad would it suck if, like, the Oranberry missed? I don't know if that can actually happen, but... But our attacks can surely miss, like, that's fair. So I guess... I mean, we've got this one now, I think. So I really could have killed it last turn if I would have thrown that, because we couldn't hit it with anything. Honestly, that battle just sucked because Pikachu jumped up in front, and then Sudowoodo wouldn't go in front. And I had to get him there myself. But we took down Zapdos. That was a tough fight, much tougher than Skarmory, tougher than Team Meanies, but we didn't die, so... I mean, I almost died. I probably should have died. I was on 2 or 3 health for most of that. But I got myself in the back. But Zapdos isn't quite done yet. Charizard kind of wants to go for it. Enough. I've calmed down. Take Shiftry back. You kids, you've impressed me. Who are you calling a kid? These guys look just as old as you, maybe. But I guess legendary Pokemon are supposed to be like the Guardians, so they've been around forever. They're probably like 1,000 years old. Zapdos is going to go all out next time, so we better hone our skills. Oh, there we go. Zapdos defeated, and he brings back Shiftry out of the sky. Look, I love how your partners, like your other teammates, are just there. Sudowoodo doesn't rush in to help. Sudowoodo does not give 2 shits. He does not even give 1 shit about what's going on. He just kind of stands there. He stood there in the boss battle too. So I'm glad Shiftry's safe, but that was tough. We managed to drive off Zapdos. We're awfully strong for a plain Charmander. Bitch, I didn't do anything in that fight. I threw some rocks and healed people. Wait, perhaps I'm not a Pokemon. How can you tell? It's not like he has an IQ of 5,000 or anything. A human? Is that possible? That doesn't make me any stronger because I was doing so bad in that fight. Zippo woke up one morning here as a Pokemon and doesn't remember anything about being a human. Oh wait, Blomberry said something in the square. He said Alakazam knows everything. Alakazam, could you figure out why Zippo became a human? Became a human. Nice one, Deacon. No, I can't determine that. I need an IQ of 5001 for that. No, why didn't you build it with 9001 hulls? Or however many hulls that was. But there is a Pokemon who knows more than I do. You have to make your way to the Hill of the Ancients. There you'll find a Pokemon that stares into the sun all day. A Pokemon who can see the future by staring into the sun. He's actually blind, but because he's so blind, he can see the future, just not the present. His name is Xatu. His situation's about as puzzling as ours. So we're going off to the Hill of the Ancients to find Xatu. So we're all going back. Shiftry has had a traumatizing experience. I love how Sudowoodo's already gone. Sudowoodo's the first one out of here. He does not care. Alakazam, I know you. I don't think you're completely ignorant about this. You know something, don't you? There is something that concerns me, but it should go unspoken for now, for their sake. I think Alakazam knows why we're a human, or why we're a Pokemon. But he's not telling. He cares about as much as Sudowoodo does. Okay, so the next morning, after that adventure, man, I still don't know how we beat Zapdos. That could have ended so much sooner than it did. Turns out that the Hill of the Ancients is apparently in the Grand Canyon. So there's a hill deep in the Grand Canyon. We should go there right away, off to the Great Canyon. Called it the Grand Canyon, but isn't a canyon supposed to be like super deep? And there's a hill inside, so wouldn't that make the hill like underneath ground level still? I mean, maybe it's not even a canyon. Listen, Sparkie. Why are you so happy? What? It's for someone else. Come on, what do you think I am? We're friends, aren't we, Zippo? I want to do my best because it's for you, Zippo. That's what this is about. So as always, let's try our best to do well. Okay, so we don't have anything in our mailbox. We have to head off to the Great Canyon, which we already have access to. But for now, I'm just going to go ahead and get Sudowoodo, and we're going to head off and take on, let's see. I probably could do a mission or two, but I think I'm going to go back to the dojo this time. Well, first I'm going to buy a Reviver Seed. Please have some. Yo! I'll take a Sleep Seed, I guess. You never have Reviver Seeds. Maybe I should just keep money, and then when you have one, I'll buy like 10. So I guess we're getting a friend area instead. How about Safari? I don't know why, I just feel like it. Yeah, let's do it, Safari. Buy all the Safari Zone Pokemon, I guess. I think we can buy one more now. Maybe. Yeah, okay. Rub-a-dub River? Sure. We don't have any water types, so let's go for Rub-a-dub River. So now we don't have enough money for Reviver Seeds. But that's okay. We don't need Reviver Seeds. We can do all this without them. Alright. So let's check what kind of missions we have. We'll do Great Canyon tomorrow, I suppose. Take a Leddyba into Mount Steel. That sounds tough. What do we have? We don't really have a lot of missions in any of these. I feel like I'll take the Sinister Woods ones. Because this time I'll actually bring a Blowback Orb for once. I'll do those at some point. But now we're going to head off into the dojo again after I store a few items because we don't need all these. I'm just going to get like 50,000 Oran Berries out. Oran Berries are like the one item that's never a concern because you can find them in literally every dungeon. So, let's see what we got here. Makuhita Dojo. We took on 3 of them last time. Let's go for the Bug Maze because I'm expecting Scyther, and if it's Scyther, then we have 3 super effective moves. Everybody has a super effective move on Scyther. I mean, I'm not interested in the experience at this point, just because they're really low-level stuff on the first floor. But they start getting tougher. I should tell Pikachu to go after foes too. Alright, so, I mean, we got Triple Team on this Beedrill. Should be able to take it out. And Pinsir's just going to walk right up in there. I mean, Pinsir could walk up in any direction at this point, depending on who he really wants to attack, because we're all 2 spaces away. Oh, actually, Sudowoodo's going there first. So, that's fine. Training in here is not bad either. Just because you actually get Pokemon who give some good amounts of experience. The boss should be Pinsir, Scyther, and Beedrill, if I remember right. So, I mean, it's not concerning with our typing. And I knew that was going to be a dead end, so I don't know why I went there. Sup, Weedle? Why does Weedle give that much experience? Pinsir only gave 60. Yo! What are you doing, Weedle? Weedle! What are you doing? Trying to lower Sudowoodo's speed. Okay, so we're onto the boss room. All of these mazes are only 3 floors, 3rd floor being the boss. Actually, no Scythers, so... I mean, I'm just gonna go up here. Because the Weedle's more threatening. I just want to stay away from that Beedrill. On second thought, Yo! Okay, that works. Pikachu's not being helpful. Like, for whatever reason, they just don't think they can get there. When they could easily go around. I think that was fixed in some of the later games in the series. But, I mean, this game is not flawless by any means. But it's a really fun game, but there are just a lot of things that aren't really done that well. I'm gonna go for the Steel Maze next. I forget if this is hard or not, but I think it's just Beldum and Aron, to be honest. And I have a super effective move, so this will be just me doing work. And maybe some of Sudowoodo possibly doing work. Okay, Sudowoodo's not going to be able to do anything here. 40 damage, one-shotted Aron. That's intense. You know, times like these, I just kind of wish Sudowoodo would get his ass over here. Sudowoodo still does not care. At least that's like all dead ends up there, so he'll eventually catch up to us. Maybe. I mean, he won't catch up to us. Yeah, so we'll triple team this Beldum. If I remember right, this is a really easy maze, like one of the easiest. And by the way, you unlock new mazes. Like, I believe, I don't know if you can go here right from the start of the game, but you unlock new mazes every time you encounter a Pokemon of a certain type. So, like, you won't encounter, like, the Ghost Maze, for example, until you've seen a Ghost type. My teammates are so helpful, guys. I don't need them anyway. I have them going after foes, but they don't know how to listen. So I'll just do it all myself. I'm used to it. I can handle 5-on-1, 4-on-1, 6-on-1. Maybe not 8-on-1 though. 8-on-1's a little tricky. Maybe like 22-on-1. They can't even all attack me at the same time. Okay, we'll do one more for this episode, and then we'll finish it off. And next episode, we'll go to the Great Canyon. I'm thinking probably the Electric Maze next. Electric Maze could be tricky, because I don't know what kind of Pokemon they'd throw at us. I mean, it won't be fully evolved stuff, so I think they'll be rather weak, like Voltorbs. Maybe Elekid, Plusle Minun, depending on your version. I mean, the quicker I can get through this place, the less Pokemon we have to find. Which also means the less experience we get, but it's not a concern at all. I'll just let Sudowoodo handle these guys, and I'll search for the stairs. Yo, can you hit, please? Alright, that works. Sparky's just gonna run off and do his own thing. Yo, Sparky! Alrighty. I see the stairs. Sparky, what are you doing? Can you just stay with us? I admit that's my fault for just trying to rush to the stairs too quickly. Okay, so Electric Maze 3rd floor, and we get the bosses. We got 4 Pokemon here. And you know what? Well, it didn't work last time, so I'm just gonna have them all stay here and let them all walk up to us this time. Because, I mean, they have no problem walking up to us, but we can't walk up to them. I think our team's just stupid. Sudowoodo can finish that guy off. What are you doing, Sparky? Everything's ruined now. Everything's ruined because I missed. Because now Sparkie's doing nothing. Okay, and we'll finish off Electrike here if Sparkie will learn to cooperate. Okay, and that's the end of the Electric Maze. That sits down several more to go because there's one for each type in the game. So next time on Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team, we're going to prepare and then head off into the Great Canyon to take on, well, to head up to the Hill of the Ancients. So this has been Deacon082, and I'll see you guys next time.